And hi, and welcome to the RYC STEM review. So my name is Mr. Harris, President and CEO of Renaissance Youth Center, but this isn't about me. This is about this gentleman right here, one of our STEM teachers. Introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Mr. Bravo, and I am one of the STEM instructors here at RYC.
And he's amazing, pretty smart guy, not just because he has glasses on, but he's a smart guy, period. So what are we doing today?
So today we're going to be having fun with our DJI Tello drone. This is an indoor-outdoor drone. It's got all the full capabilities of a full professional drone, all put into one mini drone. I love it because it's got all the capabilities of a regular drone that you would buy professionally, and it's got it all packed into this one small drone. Nice, nice.
It's actually pretty light. The size of a children's book, so if I had pages, I'd be turning the pages right now. And what do we call these?
So these are the drone propellers, okay. And these are the propeller guards. Reason why you would want to have this is because you want to protect the propellers from hitting any obstacles or objects while it's in flight. Sometimes, depending on the wind, whether you have it indoor or outdoor, it might drag it somewhere. And if it drags it somewhere where you cannot control it, that's what the propeller guards are for, so we could keep it safe.
Got it. This runs by batteries, or you got to charge it? How do you?
Absolutely. What I love about this one, like I said, is so much packed into a small drone. It does come with a full battery. It comes with a color sensors. It's got a GPS tracker, so it knows where it's at. And that way it can communicate to our computer whenever we want to program it via block coding.
Got it. So what are we going to do? Are you going to code this today? We're going to fly this today?
Yes. What I love about it is the fact that you can actually download the app on your iPhone or your Android phone. When you have the app downloaded, you could either fly it via the app, or you can connect a remote control via Bluetooth and actually have the controls on the Bluetooth. But today we're going to send it out on a mission using block coding, which is what I love about it. Today, the industry is big on unmanned flights. And so today we're going to practice that utilizing block coding and our indoor Tello drone. Unmanned flight, which means no one is on the controls, it's controlling, and airplanes do that actually, don't they? Absolutely. All right, cool. I'm sorry, before you get into this looks like a face. So I don't know if you can zoom in, and there's the two eyeballs, there's the nose, and there's the mouth. So, hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. We're gonna fly you in a second. All right, so where should I put this? All right, so let's get something clear. This little face, it's an ultrasonic sensor, right? It actually detects the distance, and it'll let the drone know if there's an obstacle below it, so it'll never hit the ground. It'll stay up above. And if you wanted to talk to it, this is the little camera right here, guys.
That's the camera.
Yes, it has a 4-megapixel camera that takes both videos and pictures. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and connect this drone and see what it can do. Now I'm gonna go onto my laptop and I am going to connect it. And so this drone, it runs on its own network. So whenever you're connecting it, you have to make sure that you go into the Wi-Fi settings of your computer and make sure that the Wi-Fi is the Tello drone itself, not your router Wi-Fi. It runs on its own network. And today what we're gonna demonstrate is a small flight. It's gonna come up, it's gonna fly forward for us. It'll do a little somersault for us as far as a backflip. It's gonna turn back around, and if it all goes well, it'll land right near us or right on our hands, sir.
Gotcha.
So without further ado, guys, sir, would you like to hit the launch button?
Bingo. Woo!
We have flight.
We have flight. And we have air conditioning.
Yeah.
Because I can feel the breeze. Ooh.
There we go.
You coded that, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's gonna flip, it's gonna hokey pokey, let's turn this up around.
It aborted the mission.
Oh. Tello down! Tello down! All right, so what just happened? I know we got this vent air.
Yes.
This for what?
Like I said, because it's indoors right now, any kind of ventilation can actually change the direction and the traction of it.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. That wasn't a lot of air. So if I was to blow really hard on this, could I move it out of the way?
Not necessarily. Right. It needs a balanced amount of air. Absolutely,
kind of.
yes. It needs to come from all angles. If it's just directed, it could still be strong enough to maintain its stability.
So it means you guys got to be careful if you're flying this outside and it's a little windy, you might find yourself in a bit of trouble because you can't control it.
Tello thought about that, and what they have come up with is a cage. to protect your Tello drone from indoor or outdoor obstacles. So you can look into that as well. So if everything's well, we're gonna try it one more time.
Right, okay.
Would like to do the honors, sir? Let's hit launch.
All right, I'm good for something.
Let's do it.
All right.
As you can see, the code right now is telling you what it's about to do.
Take off, fly forward.
We're gonna go fly forward.
Hit Ricky in the head. No, not that, not much forward.
It's gonna turn around for us now. It's gonna fly forward. Okay. It's gonna turn back around to the audience. And then we're gonna land.
And bingo. Question.
Yes.
What do these colors mean? I see purple, I see red, I see blue. Does that mean anything?
Absolutely. So when we're talking about block coding, it's really an introduction into coding. And because they want to make it so user-friendly, they want to make sure that all of your menus are color blocked so that you can understand what the option is that you're doing. So blue would be just for takeoff options. And in purple, you will have all your navigation options, whether you want to go forward, backwards, right or left. And then as you can see, as you go down the menu, flip will be in pink, land will be in orange, and so on and so forth. So everything is color blocked so that you can understand what parts are working with what.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this segment up. We should probably come back again and talk about how you coded this, but we got a chance to learn a little bit today about Tellos, how to fly them, and that you can code them as well. So stay tuned, all right guys, a lot more to come.